Καλησπέρα σας. Έγινε μια μπαγιά. Έγινε μια καλή μπαγιά. Να σας κοινοποιήσω κανένα λίγο το συνδέσμο. Καλή. Λοιπόν, ωραία. Εκεί που λέτε μου έγινε μια μπαγιά. Μια καλή μπαγιά, τώρα δεν ξέρω γιατί. Λάγκα. Λοιπόν, τα βίντεο σας, τα βίντεο για τα καλά μας. Αγαπούμε. Ακούγομαι καλά στο προηγούμενο. Τι γίνεται ρε, τι στο διάλογο. Έχει παιχτεί καλή παγκιά εδώ. Τα προηγούμενα δεν τα... Όχι, τι κάνω. Έχει γίνει μια χαζομαρίτσα. Ένα χαζομάτι που είσαι. Να παίξω λίγο. Broken μου. Ένα χαζομάτι. Τι πες είναι αυτό. Άλλαξε το Steam. Πώς το λένε. Μετρητή. Ναι. Το έκανε πολύ πιο ωραίο. Ωραίο σερβερ, εντάξει, ήταν απλά μια τυφούλα στη λίπη. Αν δεν είναι μια τυφούλα στη λίπη. Α, δεν ακούμε. Μπορείτε να λέω καλύτερα. Τι είναι το να ανοίγεις τι άλλα σου κάνει. Ναι, ανόητο έχει. Α, δεν ξέρω τι το έχει αυτό το νόημα. Τι να πω. Σας βάλω δύο πολύ δυνατά μένα, να μην ακούγεται. Σας βάλω gameplay volume.
Yo, an upgrade is up for grabs.
Ωραία. Να πάμε έτσι. Ωραία που είπε το game σήμερα. Έχω να πω με το δύσκολο, δεν πειράζει. Εντάξει, μάλιστα αυτά είναι τεχνικά προβλήματα. Λίγοι να τα έχουμε όλα. Εσείς θα υποστείτε τον νόμιζο, εγώ θα υποστώ τη ζέστη. Αντάτα, αργή πολέμος, αργή πολέμος. Τι ωραίο σερβερ. Πάντως ένα noise το έχει το PC μου, δεν ξέρω αν είναι από εδώ το noise. Τσακωμένος με τους servers είναι. Τι διάλογο.
Baka, ti si mnogo dobar dečak, je to isti?
Σκάσε. Σκάσε, εδώ έχω κόσμο ρε. Εδώ έχω κόσμο ρε, βλάκα. Σκάσε. Σκάσε, εδώ έχω κόσμο ρε. Εδώ έχω κόσμο. Άλλη πάρα πολύ όμως να μας βάλει.
Bravo.
Τι ρε.
Što radiš, bak?
Ναι,
Pujama
ναι.
čore. Što?
Od gužda.
Šta ti pišu?
A?
Dobro.
Rekao da si šoro.
A joj, ti po sebi kako igrao heroja, bre. Mnogo volim kad mi se igrač igrao heroja, bre. Guy, I really like your champion that you picked.
Τώρα το μιλάμε με αυτός μας.
Žugo ti, baka, ne igraš.
Svidan lik master, bre. Dečkić. Samo da ne svetimo gdje je on sve.
Α, δεν μπορούσα. Κάτσε να μας ρίξω κάτι.
Let's land there.
Δεν θα το πιστεύω πρώτα.
Innate, Hamaya. Move it,
Uf.
or quit. Better run and hide.
Και αυτός.
Ovo baguje nešto.
Ide još neko?
Α, πέφτει.
Baguje.
Δεν πέφτει.
Valjda ne vidim. A ovo imam light, dobar extended. Moram da odem tamo na light push.
Μόνο.
Imam devotion da ti dam kad uzmem tamo light push. Znaš.
Αυτά έχω λαλού,
Pa, ne znam, ne treba.
Imam za devotion, brat. Igrat ću devotion.
R301 here. First blood.
Igrat ću
That's one way
devotion.
to find out you're the prey.
Already in the next ring.
Ja da uzmem flatline da igram jebe.
R99 here.
Šalte neki.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 1.
Sad εδώ.
This weapon is enhanced.
Da igram.
R301 here. Enhance my weapon to enhance my survival.
I'm digging that. Evo
Διαφορά
harvesters are now
ανάμεσα στα 240
available.
και στα 100 υποκοπής.
Čekaj samo pištolj da mi se pojavi.
Θα μπει ένας δημοκράτης.
Daj mi
Već
skop.
imam 2, 5, 2. A?
Daj mi skop, neki.
Koji?
Pa, ne znam, neki.
Very fair, ja nemam nikakva.
O, ko je naš? Go back, go back. I come to you.
The gate.
Ajmo.
Fucking
Ver, ver.
Hold on. Recharging shields.
A kudu kroz onu rupu, brate.
Using net.
Pas, pas.
vremena.
A, napolje, napolje, što?
Μην χωθείς.
We're inside the next ring.
Gore.
Positioning.
Go here.
Gledaj sam ga, bacam bombu gore. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back.
Depleted. Recharging.
Λου.
Baka, rezam ga. Čuvaj.
Reze, slobodno reze.
Gaj gore.
Gledam, ne boj se. Ne boj se. Jednog su zasigurno izgubili, baka, rečio sam ga napadati. Aj ni da ne žijemo.
Sending an arc star.
Bravo.
Nice.
Recharging my shield.
Oj ga dobro, našu pičku umetu mi više.
Jel tam?
Hold on. Recharging shields.
Καλά πήγε αυτό.
Što kažeš, ovo si jednog reći na mrtvo ime.
baka, ja rekao, ko zna šta može se desiti. Imaš ovdje plavi za flatline.
Back here. Level 2.
Imam.
Appunto per questo. Mi pare.
Neko mi ovdje pingovo metkove za divuzu. Da, divuzu baka troši metkove za divuzu.
Koliko si izdjela damage?
Šta misliš?
150.
Niente.
340.
Uj. Znaš koliko sam ja?
Ecco qua.
A?
Ti tengo in questo.
Šta mi si rekao?
450.
Ne.
Λοιπόν, καλό πρωταθλητή.
62.
Τώρα δεν θα πάμε.
Majke.
Znaš da sam mislio kad si me pitao, jer obično uvijek izdivaš svi.
Bika.
Flatline here.
Dobro, se li kažeš.
Mogu ja nekad
Dobio
da
dva šista.
Ne, ja. Samo ja.
Bilo sam dan.
Jebike, ne znam kako mi se zove za... Ono prvo ubio sam ga.
There's a new kill leader making things messy.
Kad skupa nigdje, evo, stigao. Sve imam sad.
That's for me.
Baka ti, uglavnom god ti živaš u igricu.
Samo s tobom.
Ja?
Opa, plavi backpack ne pingujem, a? Dobro, bak.
Imam ljubičast.
Neka.
Shotgun
vidim
bolt
ja.
here. Level 3.
Sve, samo da znaš da sam vidio, da mi nisi pingo.
Λοιπόν, πάμε στο επόμενο. Δεν θα έχει
A
κάτι.
da, od drveća, vrati u kurku skroz.
Jel i tebi?
Guy, does trees look weird for you? Appearing random, right? Čujem iz garanta.
Εδώ, μην έχει εδώ κανένα.
Ma njemu je.
Level 3.
8 μπατάνε κλείξει.
Enhance my weapons to enhance my survival. See, Mom? I learned.
E baka lepo ovaj game dodigramo, brate, imam sve.
Enhanced my weapon. That's for me.
Imam bukvalno najjače na pištoljima, divušima, imam metkove, imam sve.
Α, μα
Aj,
έχει
nemoj ti strojiti.
τι το βαρέθηκα.
Ja?
Αν δεν μου
Što ja?
Pa ti znaš me više.
Let's go to harvest.
I can scan. Wait for me to scan.
Ajde.
Pa da ima, brate, kako
δεν
je.
τα έχω στο ζωή.
Znaš i sam da nas je ovaj scan mnogo puta zapasio da nam je rekao gdje si.
Šta kažeš na ovoj vodi?
Let's hunt over there.
We should go there. I got off.
Ima ovdje negdje robot,
One of
mora
these
ga
going
naći.
up.
Što moraš baka?
Α, αυτό είναι.
Moram, čuje se zove. Kada, aha.
To boža kum zove baka, njegovi krici.
Extended heavy mag here. Oh, 301 here.
Možda se ima 20.
I Marti je on.
Not the next.
Αυτό είναι αυτό.
Vlad.
Το τάκ.
Ma da, baka, ti ga gutaš ozbilj.
Gotta hop up here. Skull piercer.
Dobit sam sad 3 litra vode baka za večeras.
Αυτό είναι το γυμνό.
It's sure to use it.
Το βλέπω πολύ. Στο shop.
Ujebavam sustu, imate harvester. Imate ljubičast armor.
I ga baka, da mi se da
Ja ću završim game sa 62 damage.
Ej, to je za ljude, da.
Με σκανάρι πάνω τα άλογα. ναι, ναι.
Osjećam se kao kum
Extended
Didi.
heavy mag here. Level 2.
Ne treba mi ništa ima što je to. Nema on meni šta da treba.
Meni treba.
Going to be light ammo. I need an extended light
Na
magazine.
tako
Light
ibo.
ammo here.
Have the squad to go.
Extended light
Oh.
ammo here.
The rest.
Level 1. 10 seconds.
Daj, bar i taj jebut, nemam ni jedan.
Jedan ljubičan.
Hm?
Jedan ljubičan.
Bravo.
Uvjetnici koristio.
Pa si svesna s tim moj idol, ba.
Let's come here to scan another...
Outside the ring is where the stupid die. Let's get
Ma
inside.
baka doći odavdje. Let's go in ring, don't scan. Better go in...
Daj skene, ajde.
Skana reke.
Or wait,
Kenji se. Ovdje mi portala.
Enemy void nexus.
Zamisli dođe unazad. Trekuje me, brat.
Skene.
I picked up the enemy.
A ih smo danas jebot, alo?
I ne.
Ne, nije. Gdje su?
A,
Aha. Dakle ti bacio skene,
Right
onaj.
to follow.
evo i
Let's go
to.
there.
Iće na zip u zonu, brat.
Mm.
Ajmo u zonu.
Ajmo pred njih.
Plus 34, molim lepo.
Care package over there.
Kaj,
Ja plus 3.
wow. Crazy.
K'o su kućeš.
Gate.
Abe bažnje spavno.
I'm hearing activity over there.
Nije
That
ovdje
would be
niko.
our enemies.
Gdje?
Baterije, da. Baterije, da.
Ovdje kaže kada.
Ne vidim.
Where do you see?
Kad ti actually vidim?
Možda sam više dolazi da možda nije vidio.
Ne,
Yes. Jest. Ajde, watch.
Nema gdje dode, brat.
Chucking an arc star.
Uđi.
Blue buildings have almost dark. Setting our fallback.
Možda je solo lik.
Ovdje je sve gušteto, znaš?
Ovdje je bre.
tam naša.
Drugi tepe iskoristi.
Valjda vidim.
Iz ovog kamera 100% veliko.
Extended light
Yes.
here.
Ceo tim bre jebote kurac.
Ajde
Sve tim.
pika, jebem ga usta. Gaj, you're solo. Baka čeka, imam lošu poziciju. Sad možemo da idemo.
Budiš tako tog našeg baka. To znaš,
Play recklessly. I like
Obogo.
sam si.
Fanta.
recharging shields.
He's finishing me. A ja nubarski ste odigrali, brat.
Bro.
To najveće slepčine, brate. Ode zaletiš se sam. Ode on sam.
Amortiš.
Beži baka,
Sad.
Daj ga vidiš.
Do you heal your tower maybe?
Ovako je moj ivak, brak.
Ti si va.
Ne znam, ovdje imate.
My void nexus is lost. I require a survival item.
Ne voliš ne, rabaš.
Pa ne volim. Samo ako baš moram. I
Dakle,
have
i ovaj naš-
70%.
i ovaj naš ima 300 damage, brat. Da, veruj mi da nije toliko dobar koliko će ti misliti.
I have 10%.
Replicator
Kao ga replikator, bak.
I've been down.
Sad će
Ha.
se družite.
Loši refri.
Eto,
Jebi.
čičarka bila živa, skočila bi u zonu, bre.
Rima,
Čičarku ste ostavili kao Kerinu tamo, bre. Kao
Dakle,
Kel.
ja ti rekao da sam ispogađen, nisam mogao duliti od njihovog.
Ja rekao, nešto ste uradili tamo, bre. Vidim, ovaj se pucao dole, ti se pucao tamo. Ja onog jednog krekovo, znači, ostao je vantar. Ja rekao, ajde.
Divan. Boto pili potrebi kako prešvara. Oh, image animation.
I got this thing in a box. Or is it a bag? You know, whatever the case, we're winning.
Que ya puede pasar. Opa, αυτή τη μήνα είμαι στο Champions Squad. Να μου το top match.
This might be a good place to land, but what do I know?
Do you know? Άμα την παραπάτησε,
Follow the leader.
δεν την παραπάτησε. Θα πας και να αλλάξουμε το βίντεο. Πολύ ωραίο. Μόνο σου θα έχουμε ένα άλλο σκοτ.
Oh yeah, I'm with the right.
Patching myself up.
Μόνο σου θα έχουμε ένα άλλο σκοτ.
Yep.
Yep. Το πίσω όμως.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Ω. Να μην πάμε.
Guess I'm running out of ideas.
Λοιπόν, μαθηματική.
Throwing through my grenade.
Δεν υπολόγισα το ειδίκονο.
Now with the decoy.
Ένα άλλο σκοτ.
Recharging my shield.
Όχι, δεν είναι κύριε μάλλον. εδώ. Φύγει, έλα ρε, ποιος είναι. Φύγει, τι καθόμαστε. Το λεγόμενο ουράνιο.
should be as sharp as your blade. It's clear you lack both.
Got our squad mate's banner.
Έχει καιρό η Χέρλιν. Χέρνα δεν βλέπει.
Recharging my shields. Picked up our teammate's banner.
Εδώ δεν ξέρω πώς καλή ιδέα να σπουδάμε. Όλο το κομπίδι έτσι.
Bamboozles for the foozles. I'm down.
I see you came unarmed.
Καθαρά είναι. Άλλα.
Cut down an enemy. You will never measure up to true skill.
Είναι καλός αυτός. Να πάνε μας καυτά και τα μπάνι, σαν να κάνουμε καλύτερος.
Moving that way.
Άρα. Έχει κάπου κοντά. Έχει και μες τα 50. Αυτό είναι σύντομα τους παράγους, αυτό είναι γρήγορα. Γρήγορα δεύτερο σπον.
Replicator dropping. Half of the squads are gone. I have the banner. We must correct their failure.
Τι είναι αυτό πάλι. Καλή, φτιάχνουμε.
We're close to the ring. We have 1 minute.
Whoa, 45 seconds. I'm back. You missed
at least.
Κάνω το φάλαγγι.
Wake up, ring's moving. That thing hurts.
I think someone's targeting me.
My ultimate's good to go.
Getting shot at.
Enemy shield cracked. Shoot it.
Need to recharge my
Bound by my hand. I have caught them. Careful, taking fire.
care package over there.
Enemy spotted. They look small.
Patching myself up.
Shield a phase there. Use it.
Reloading. Boy jumping.
Sending out another me. Ammy's good looking.
Getting shot at.
Ω. Τι έχουν και παρά τόσο μπούτς.
Need to recharge my shields.
Grenade incoming. Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Healing up.
You got bamboozled.
Θα φάγει μπάμπου.
Crafting, but keeping focus.
Need to recharge my
Heads up, got
shields.
one here.
Λοιπόν, εδώ θέλει μια
Contact
καλή.
with target.
Enemy far off. I'm under fire. I'm down.
Bam to the bam.
Δεν έχει γίνει NBA.
Loot bin restocking complete.
Just a minute till the ring closes. Good. It's not far. I've reached max
Όλα τα
level.
μπόλικα.
Only one way left to
Όλα
go.
τα
Got a
παραγγέλια.
replicator coming in. Every little choice changes the path.
Μέσα θα έχει το
Ring's
ένα.
not that far.
Μέσα θα πάει σε αυτό.
Patching myself up.
Ας πάει στο
30
ατμοσφαίρι.
seconds. Replicator there. It's got supplies left.
Δεν θα δουλέψει.
Patching myself up. Only 10 seconds left. Good.
Α,
Inside the
έπεισε
next
καλά.
ring.
Καλό αυτό.
Care package over there. Picked up our teammate's banner.
Πάρτε εδώ, πάρτε εδώ.
They spotted me.
Δεν
I'm
το
taking
βάζει
my
εδώ.
shots. Void running.
Ναι, αυτό το σκόμμα είναι δύσκολο. Και να το καταφέρει, να το...
Deploying the
Μου άνοιξε εδώ.
Good. Inside the next ring.
Recharging my shields. Got a replicator coming in. Punching a tunnel.
They tried to destroy
μπορούσαμε να κλέψουμε λίγο.
I took a moment to sharpen my blade.
Αυτοί εδώ θα ήθελα να βγουν ζώνη.
Shot fire. Enemy hit me. Recharging shields.
I'm under fire.
Bam to the bam. I'm running out of ideas.
Recharging shields. Enemy there. Disregard. Target there.
Look this way.
Target here. I've been downed. Unacceptable.
Decoy. Barrage here to save the day.
Εδώ, εδώ.
Target here.
Όχι. Έλα. Τέταρτη φορά πεθαίνω. Τέλεια. Πάλι ρέι θέλουν. Θα κάνεις πάλι. Συν 108 και δεν θα κάνω. Συν 100 εντάξει κάτι.
They might have seen you.
Ωραία, μου. Δεν πειράζει την πίεση. Θα πατήσουμε την πίεση. Θα τα πλέον. Don't worry. Όχι. Here. Μην το έπληξε τώρα. Να το έπληξε. Άντε λοιπόν. 300 προγράμματα για να παίξω. 900 προγράμματα. 500 απάντηση. Παίξουμε κανένα season και να κλείσουμε. Είναι λίγο δυνατά όμως.
I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a just this, my boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got tired. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition is tripling head. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Finna show you how to get. First we make 100, then you stay down, stack your rest, I'll never spin me. 4G autos, panorama, smooth spinning. Extra green up in my pocket, look like spinach. I put gold all in my mouth, I had a dentist. Go for 2 more, then I finish. I said, better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Yeah, I call my blade.
2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us.
Here we go.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. We'll see the defending world champion Boston Celtics.
Θέλει να φύγει από τώρα, πες μου ότι θα πάρω τέτοιο FF. Θα πάρω τέτοιο FF έτσι.
Taking on the Seattle Supersonics.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So it's the Supersonics now. Johnson outside. Back to Kemp. Pass to Payton. Nice ball movement by Seattle. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. No good from Schrempf.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And White slams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Back to Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Pass to Hawkins. Now, here's Payton. Here's Schrempf. The offensive rebound. Johnson. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Hawkins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by the Sonics. Pass to Kemp. Now here's Johnson. Goodbye Porzingis. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
White inside. Johnson with the rebound. The Sonics leading. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Here is Kemp. To the middle. Here's Hawkins. White with the defensive effort. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside. Pass to Tatum. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Hawkins.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
No good from Payton. Here's Tatum. No good on that one.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Cornette. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the layup.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to Hauser. Fires the 3. That's tipped.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And Kemp with the slam.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Payton drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Bumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations.
Here's Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Now here's Payton. 4 seconds left. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
What a performance from Sean Kemp. He has been the story for the Supersonics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Seattle.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Kicks it out to Johnson. Down low. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And we play to the first minute here in the second.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Craig with it. Guarded by Kemp. And here's Tatum for 3. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. And Kemp with the slam.
And this is why they keep going to Kemp. They know what he's capable of on offense.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Tatum from three.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. And that's going to be too many steps. That's the whistle on the travel.
Substitution for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown. Derek White.
Brown outside. Pass to Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's now only a 1-point Seattle lead.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Hawkins with it. Beyond the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Outside Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
4 on the shot clock. Tatum.
Seattle foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And Seattle, they're going to change here.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
And Tatum hammers it home.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm...
Outside, Payton. Pass to Hawkins. He lobs it up. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Tatum. And no good that time. Good D by Payton. And Kemp now on top of the key. And that one, good. Kemp's got it all tied up now for Seattle.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Out to White. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Just 5 to shoot. Holiday with the 3. Seattle grabs the miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Perkins. Out to Payton. Here's Schrempf. That 3 off the mark. And here's Boston. And here's Holiday. Brown outside. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Off target with his 3. Payton with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. It's White on the wing. From downtown. Rebound by Perkins. The Sonics trailing. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Tatum slips.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Pass to Schrempf. Now Hawkins. White covering. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Payton. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Three-pointer. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Holiday. Buries it from three-point range. Holiday's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
And I love Holiday's shot selection. Fantastic at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Celtics leading by 7. Releases from 15. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the lead.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin? He sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here is Bukowski. Here's Schrempf. Bangs home the trifecta. Schrempf's got 5.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Pass to Brown. Screen by Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And Tatum over to help. Here is Bukowski, guarded by Holiday. Out to Schrempf. Payton right side. Pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here is Bukowski. Back to Payton. Shoots the 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Pritchard. Johnson with the block. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. A free throw off from Porzingis.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Outside, Horford. Here's Hauser. And another miss by Boston. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics lead by 1. And time to step aside. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Payton left side. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Knocked loose. Right side Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Wingate. Back to Payton. Here is Wingate. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And here is Tatum. Covered by Wingate. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
And this is a guy, Sean Kemp, of all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
That one is no good. Tries again.
Φίλε, παίζουμε τώρα. Τι κάνει.
Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. From about 16. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 5. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Timeout.
Tatum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Timeout, Sonics. With an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Guys, and listen to what George Karl told his team during that huddle. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Right wing. To the inside. Outside for Kemp. Over Tatum. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
The 3 from Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
You can't give up these corner three balls to Tatum. That is a recipe for disaster.
Tatum taking it in. It's good. Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. The three-pointer, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And again, Seattle turns it over.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Schrempf. Uncovered. Here's Kemp. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Now Schrempf.
Celtics foul. Kristaps Porzingis. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. And Schrempf drops them both. So it's the Celtics now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Brown. Now here's Tatum. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Payton in the corner. Johnson to screen. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks. Like that.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Jason Tatum grabs the board. Here's White. Hands it from downtown. And now a 12-point Celtic lead.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Pass to Brown. From deep. Kept alive. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care.
27 πόντους ο Tatum. 4 στα 11 τριπλά. Δεν είναι καλό, αλλά εντάξει. Έκανα ένα ωραίο μπλοκ στο τέλος. Το μάγισμα αυτά είναι. Θα τα ολίγα. Θα πούμε σε ένα επόμενο. Με λίγο καλύτερο content.